After a recharging Thanksgiving week, CF Foundation staff members returned to hit the ground running and executed an amazing Giving Tuesday campaign. Our best Giving Tuesday yet, with over 3,900 gifts nationwide, raising $1.3 million, including the match. Thank you to everyone who helped mobilize the CF community and supported our Giving Tuesday campaign by reaching out to their communities and spreading CF awareness. Every dollar raised helps us get one step closer to our shared dream, a cure for CF. December is the CF Foundation's biggest fundraising month, and our end-of-year campaign kicks off on December 14th. Thank you all for keeping this incredible momentum going through the end of 2021. Each of you are a gift to us, and we would like to share how your work has benefited the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation with a top 10 list of the top 10 takeaways from the 2020 Patient Registry Annual Data Report. All great news shared during the NACFC conference this past October. So let's kick this off. Number 10, 57% of people in the registry are now adults. While the number of kids has stayed steady, the number of adults with CF grows about 1% each year.
Thank you for making 2021 a year of progress. Number 9, as we continue to focus on diversity and inclusion, it's important to understand the demographics of the CF community. 9.6% of those in the registry are Hispanic and 4.7% are Black. If we look back over the last several years, the number of people who identify as Black or African American has remained relatively stable, but the number of people who identify as Hispanic is gradually increasing. This is tremendously important as we prioritize recognizing and addressing the needs of all of our community members. Number 8, telehealth continues to be an area to watch. In 2019, there were almost no telehealth visits to speak of. With the onset of COVID-19 in March of 2020, the number of in-person clinic visits substantially decreased and telehealth rose. By December, the numbers of in-health and telehealth visits are nearly identical.
We are committed to adding more tomorrows, more holidays, more New Years for all those living with CF, regardless of their mutation. Number 7, by the end of 2020, over 20,000 people with CF had been prescribed a CFTR modulator, compared to 16,000 in 2019. Nearly 15,000 people with CF were prescribed Thetricafta, compared to 5,800 in 2019. In the first few months after its FDA approval. Number 6, 2020 data show a substantial decrease in the number of pulmonary exacerbations. Among adults, 17.2% in 2020, down from 40.4% in 2019. And among children, 10.1%, down from 21.4%.
May God bless you and yours with a healthy 2022. Number 5, a total of 91, 86 adults and 5 pediatrics reported lung transplants in 2020. This is a marked decrease from previous years where more than 200 lung transplants were reported each year. We did not see the same dramatic drop in liver and kidney transplants, which remains fairly consistent. Number 4, the percentage of people with normal lung function, FEV1, over 90% at the age 18 has doubled in the last 10 years, from roughly 30% in 2010 to 60% in 2020, with 90% of people with CF exhibiting or mild disease at age 18.
Happy New Year! Number 3, the Thetricafta baby boom. There were 619 pregnancies reported in 2020 compared to 235 reported in 2015. This significant jump is part of a larger trend we have seen where pregnancies in people with CF have increased while the pregnancy rate in the general U.S. population has continued to decline. And number 2, overall median predicted survival is 50 for the first time, which means that half of individuals born between 2016 and 2020 are predicted to live beyond age 50. And this is before taking into account the potential impact of CFTR modulators on younger CF patients.
And number 1, here is where our work is so critical. The mean conditional predicted survival rate shows that those people with cystic fibrosis live to 35 years old can be expected to live longer than 55 years old. And they're actually expected to live to almost 60 years old. An incredible achievement, and one that highlights the importance of care and treatment for all, until every person with cystic fibrosis can expect outcomes such as these. I cannot imagine any news better than that. Thank you to Bruce Marshall and the entire Registry team for their work in pulling together this invaluable information to share with the whole CF community. We know that this work would not be supported in Louisiana and Mississippi without our amazing board members, our volunteers, and our families. The end of the year is the time for remembrance. We take stock of where we came from, and we have a moment to think about where we're going as we pursue the future with hope. May your new year be all that you hoped for, and may it be sprinkled with love, laughter, health, and friendships. Happy holidays from our chapter to your home. Thank you.